Hey fishy friends, it's Bob with Kaler's Aquatics. This is intended to be a fairly short update video showing the new fish that I got yesterday, Friday, from Dan's Fish, today being Saturday afternoon. These are not any of those fish, just kind of showing the 33 gallon. Those of you that have followed this tank know that it's gradually evolved to being less of a planted tank due to some of the plants dying, some of them being moved, some of them being changed to other plants, and also some of them have made floating mats which are growing and healthy. And so since this has also become not just a rainbow or tetra tank, it's also become a betta tank. And this is a betta that did not come from Dan's, but rather just Petco. And it's called a Stars and Stripes. Gorgeous fellow. I've had him probably a month, maybe 6 weeks. And he likes this area down here. One of the catfish, elegans, resting under the little rock there. But most of the bettas, there are 4 males and 1 female in here now. Most of the bettas like to hang out down this end, which is undercurrent, and there is a little bit of current right in front of that. I went back and got the smallest output I could. The one I had in there was too strong, I felt like, for beta. So you see some current going by, but it's not formidable. But nonetheless, the betas know that the current is less down here, and they will often rest under there and also beside the wood, and they also like to rest beside the rocks, anything they can find, and they swim about quite a bit too. But there's one of the glow bettas, which I believe is the female in the tank now. I did lose my koi betta. She became egg bound. I don't think I mentioned that before. This guy tangled with the other wave maker that I had, and got his tail chewed up a bit, but he stayed away from there, especially since I put the much lighter current in. We haven't had any other incidents, and he's quite the character. And still looking for the one from Dan's. Maybe that's him there. Yeah, he's a koi, and he's quite social. Of course, Dan's fish are. He keeps them quarantined for a while, and they become accustomed to people coming and feeding them, or him feeding them. This guy, I maybe should have fed them to get him out, but he's doing his thing under there. But anyway, he was beta number 11. Dan had a large group of betas a couple months ago, and this is one of the ones that was really pretty. And when Dan went to ship him, he noticed he had a bulging eye, and he's worked on that for a while, and it's much improved. And sorry about the shaking, but he went ahead and shipped him, and I'm going to monitor him and continue treatment, which basically is going to consist of clean water. Sorry, trying to just barely move that wood. There we go. Barely move it so we can see him a little better light, and just what he looks like. Hey there. It's like, what the heck are you doing? But yeah, he looks great. He eats great. Just a gorgeous fish, and you can see he's not had any trouble with the other betas. He's got all of his finnage. So, and watch him very close. Here he comes around. Some of the gold or platinum tetras. Okay, there we go. This is what happens when they see each other. One backs off. So he's gone back around that side now. All right, so spent a lot more time on that tank than I had intended, but We'll try to speed this up a little bit and see what we can see of the others. I also got a group, I think 6, so that I could try to breed those of the red stripe or the red Tiger Platys. You guys might remember that these were in such high demand a couple of years ago. Even a year ago, there was a waiting list, people that were breeding them. So I've got them in here. They're eating well. They're a little bit skittish. Sorry. That light goes through our routine each day that it flickers and then it stops. I don't know how to stop it. Yeah, I do have one pair of the blue Variatus Platys in there. So they're right there. So I don't want that male to be involved with those females. So I may be pulling that out if I see any of that kind of behavior. So far they're just staying together. There's another of the red Platys. Resting in a red Tiger Platys resting over there in the gravel. Baby Corridoras begging for food. Axolotls always want to be on camera. They always want to be fed. Contrary to misinformation, they're not blind at all. They see quite well and seem to recognize people. At my house, if it's me that comes in, they beg for food. So, like these varmints here. All right, so we saw the Betta. We saw the red Tiger Platys. Got some of the six bar barbs, and don't see them right this second. They're small, so they swim in school with the smaller fish. Let's see, there's one. There they are over here. Here they are over here. There's 2 of them, the small ones. The small stripe with the 6 bars on them. Sorry that all the lights are on in the house with all the tank lights, so it's awful for reflection. A couple of Odessas. So, but yeah, there are 5 or 6 of those. And last but not least, I have some bitterlings that are very skittish, and I just fed them. Let me drop a pellet or 2 in there. This video is a lot longer than any of us would want to watch, I think. Let me drop a couple of pellets there. I'm going to crush them up because the pellets are a little bit big for them. Let's see if they'll eat any more. Not worried about that food. There they come. So these are Rosy Bitterlings. There are 5 of them. And they are in the tank with Oplo cats. And they're also in the tank with Dharma the Fahaka. I'm hoping that she will leave them alone like she does her other bitterlings. This one loves to rest by her and does that all the time. And I look at this. It's like they're buddies. That one could be a food item for Dharma, but she's never ever. She seems to enjoy its company. It lays right beside her. Often I'll even see it nip at her side a little bit, and she doesn't respond to it at all. She just lets it sit beside her. So hopefully, I know there's always something weird going on here. So hopefully that will be a good place for them. And that's the update on everybody. There were 3 types of fish that I ordered, and Betta had been there a long time waiting to come, so that was the 4th. And that's it. I'll go ahead and end up here. Mr. Nelson, maybe Ms. Nelson, with the body shape on Nelson. I'm beginning to wonder if this isn't a female, is in shed. And you can see the skin crackling off down there, but most of it he or she already has off. The shiny things are skin or scales or whatever coming off skin. And he is just beautiful, beautiful bright today. He started his shed last night. So, didn't eat this morning, so his food's still there. Okay guys, thanks for watching the update. And I'll go ahead and close out here with a last picture of those other 6-line barbs. Here's the other 2 over on this corner. That's a favorite hangout for the smaller barbs because I feed in that corner and in the middle of the tank, so the small barbs hang out there. Sorry for all the sniffing and stuffiness, but hay fever has its way. Algae is tolerated and actually welcomed. These guys love to pick at it more than I knew. Some of the barbs more than others. But you can see there where they've been picking in the middle spots they picked. So I'll leave it, and they also pick on the wood. Sorry for the glare. That guy there, or those especially, love to pick at it. And see, there's another one under there. They really love the wood. I'm gonna pick up some more of those at the local fish store. Aquatic Aesthetics. Okay guys, I'm out of here. Out of here. Take care.